Hello, everybody. Welcome to D&D Play 20.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. We are going to play Istoria tonight. Istoria is a homebrew campaign based on a novel, and we are going to be playing it in D&D style. So I hope that you will listen in, join us, have a blast. Quick thing, if you would like to support our sponsor, well, I guess I'll hand it over to. How do you pronounce that name, by the way?
Alira.
Alira. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So yes, for this stream, we do have an amazing sponsor. We have the absolutely fantastic Dungeon Boys. It's a podcast that you can hear on anywhere you get your podcasts, and it's just amazing. So the Dungeon Boys is an exciting, creative, and fun podcast that uses the framework of the 5th edition rules to tell stories of adventurers setting out to save their towns, cities, worlds, and galaxies. The Dungeon Boys' current campaign that is coming to an end is Stardust Echoes. So go have a listen to it because I think there's a season 2 coming soon. It is a science fiction, high fantasy homebrew campaign, and you can join as they go on their journey to explore these fantastical and dangerous new worlds and make new friends along the way and along the universe as they travel. And it's incredible game of choices, imagination, and most of all, fate. So you can go join Valen's humor, Thorash's determination, Temple's patience, Grayson's frustrations, Six's sasses, and Pants's brilliance, and get to know exactly what I'm talking about as you listen to their fantastic adventure. And I cannot help but mention their amazing DM and our amazing DM too for Strahd, Justine, Dungeon Daddy. Incredible campaign. So go listen to it. They are our sponsor for Istoria. And yeah, we support them and they support us and we're tight. Go listen to them. It's very good.
We're tight.
That was disturbing.
What? Me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I thought it was me for a second.
So, last night we had Dragonlance on the channel, and things got a little chaotic. This campaign is not as chaotic as Dragonlance.
It's worse.
We shall see. Okay, so
there
go
is
ahead.
a bet. There is a bet that viewers can get on, which is how many ships we're gonna go through. Given that I am a part of this group, so if you want to know what that's about, join our Discord, and you'll find out very quickly that any boat I'm in sinks, crashes, or gets destroyed. So let's see how many this campaign takes, because it's all about boats.
Well, we should.
I mean, it's in session 1. There were already I don't know, all the boats on the harbor were destroyed. So I'm keeping up with my record.
The one that
Well,
we keep
that
was
was
gonna
you.
be called Talula's Dream. That's my vote for it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Did we mention that we're missing a player today?
Yes.
Peter hasn't had a chance.
Ghost is absent today. He had other plans well in advance, and so he is going to be out this evening, but he will be rejoining us next session. Ghost plays Edgar.
Yep.
This campaign
Elgar.
is so new, I don't even know all the character names.
It's Alira, Elgar, Fizz, and Ravati, and I didn't look. It was great.
You're definitely not looking at the Twitch screen, I'm sure.
Oh, I am not actually. I was looking at my character sheet. I'm stupid. I forgot our names are on there.
Hey, Ben. Good seeing you in our chat. Thanks for tuning in. Brandon, thank you for tuning in. I know that Varys guy.
Peter, did you
He's
change the
okay.
title? Because it still says Dragonlance.
You know
for me.
what? No, I have not changed the title.
I just realized
yeah,
it
it
still says
does too.
Dragonlance.
Hey,
Both
everybody.
in the chat and in
We are not playing Dragonlance this evening. We are playing Istoria.
And I apologize for
Istoria.
noticing.
And I have to remember I have a squeaky voice.
Why?
Good luck.
This is your squeaky boys.
My character.
You're
She
playing a
talks like this.
girl.
Yeah, she talks like this because she's only little.
I thought that was your normal voice.
Oh,
I think Peter wants you to kill him on another campaign. Go on.
The name
let's
has
not
been
talk about that.
changed,
Brilliant.
and
Recap time?
nah. How about character introduction? Since it's such a new campaign, and I don't know any of you yet, even though I've been staring at character screens for months. Okay, so I am going to roll a die. Mariana is first.
Of course it is. Hi everyone, my name is Mariana or Vagabunda or Kickbutt DM, however you know me. Today I'll be playing Alira, a half elf fighter, soon to be a gunslinger, hopefully, if we survive that long. And with the mysterious feature that people are trying to figure out. So we'll see how long that lasts. It's a secret. And do you want me to popcorn it or you want to roll again, Peter? Popcorn it? Okay, I'll pass it on to Fizz.
Hi everyone, I'm Mario and I play Fizz. She is a Circle of the Wildfire druid. She's a halfling and she is the wielder of the Allfire, destined to help save the world. And I guess there's only one person to pass it over to, and that would be Jose playing Ravati.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jose. I play Ravadi. Ravadi is a rogue with a hidden story to tell at some point. We'll do some of his shenanigans around, such as rogues do. And back to our DM.
And I am Peter. Gramps. Have I told anybody recently that I am a grandfather now? Anyways. Previously on Istoria. Everybody in the party assembled at the small port town of Tyndale to attend the execution of the King of Pirates, Calico Jack. Each member of the party had a reason of their own for wanting to witness this execution, but it brought them together into the town. And then the moment arrived. The mayor and the axeman, the executioner, had Calico Jack, a tabaxi pirate, on a platform with a big block of wood. And after condemning him, the mayor gave the nod for his head to be forced down on the block. The executioner raised his great axe. Actually, it was a sword, wasn't it? His great sword. And he brought it down. And right before it connected, there was a flash of light, and suddenly Calico Jack switched spots with the mayor of the town. And the executioner beheaded the mayor instead. Suddenly, pirates came racing out of the nearby trees and from amongst the buildings, attacking everybody assembled. Calico Jack was handed a crossbow and a weapon, and together he and his pirates fought their way to the port. And as our players reached the port, they saw that all of the boats of the town had been set aflame, and only one boat was not burning, and that was the ship that Calico Jack would escape on. During the course of the battle, though, the party lost one member. Edgar. Edgar.
Elgar.
Elgar, yeah, that's it. I don't see his name on the screen, so it's throwing me off. And he was knocked out and nearly killed. But then he had a vision in the darkness.
Oops.
I should put his name there in chat. And after being given a message, anybody remember what the message was?
I mean, yes and no, because I remember that my character's not supposed to know.
Well, the DM doesn't remember, so.
Are you serious?
I'm blank.
Oh,
I'm
it
an
went
old
blank.
man. I'm a
Okay.
grandpa now. Have I mentioned
I think
that
it was
I'm a
something about the time wasn't right. He had they were he was like he had a
Golden Horn.
golden horn thing. It was convoluted.
Intentionally, I'm sure. I'll have to check with the DM. And
I honestly didn't take note of that because I wasn't supposed to know it, so I tried to keep it away.
Elgar awakened alive again. Unfortunately, Calico Jack and his men escaped on their ship, even though it had been set afire and they managed to put out the fire. But the party, unfortunately, and the members of the town were not able to stop them from getting away. And as they sailed out of sight, the session ended, with our party and the townspeople left to deal with the chaos that had been caused in their wake. It is now late afternoon, probably about 5 p.m., 6 p.m., somewhere around there. It's been a couple hours since the attack ended. All of the bodies have not been buried yet, and there are a lot of bodies. The town cemetery is gonna need to be expanded after all of this. But for
So
now,
Fizz did run up to try and save any lives, stabilize anyone. So was she able to do that, or was it all too late by the time
some
we
lives were
raced back
saved.
up?
Yes, there's a lot of wounded. There's people in critical or slightly wounded, flesh wounds, that sort of thing. But she did manage to save some lives.
Good.
Now, a couple hours later, everybody left standing has assembled at the Fore and Aft Tavern. Now, this is where the fishermen and the merchants tend to come together for community meetings and that sort of thing. The town hall inside the gates is closed right now because the mayor has been killed. But within the Fore and Aft Tavern, as you sit there, let me just move you to the proper map here.
I'm gonna say I'll be standing in a corner trying to be cloaked by shadow.
Well, you can. Oops, that didn't carry over. This new system. Let me just switch screens so that the viewers can see the tavern.
Yeah, I'll be like, that's good, like there in the corner.
It's a
And-
dark tavern.
Yeah, I'm about to fix that.
Oh, dark vision. That's why to me it looks fine.
There. The
Wow.
tavern is actually well lit.
Sorry if everyone saw my face up close. I'm just trying to zoom in on these different people?
There are so many people present. A lot of people did survive without being wounded. Some fishermen were on the bay, um, and their boats were sank, and they were able to swim to shore. All the boats that were around have been burned, and they're not seaworthy right now. Now, the tavern is so loud right now. It's utter chaos. Everyone is talking at once, and you hear things like, "That filthy tyrant of the high seas is destroying my business." Another voice says, "I've lost everything. That dastardly tabaxi murdered Mayor Hill. The kings of Eridor have done nothing about Calico Jack. If we want to be rid of him, we'll need to track him down ourselves." And these are the things that you're hearing, along with a lot of other things throughout the tavern, as you sit at your table, sipping whatever drinks you ordered. Alira, did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can move your token wherever you'd like to be standing.
No, I like where it is. I'll be sitting like towards the corner and kind of in the darkest possible area.
The four of you are sitting near the door.
That's good.
Smart.
The gathering at the tavern is one of frustration, obviously. A lot of loved ones have been hurt or lost. You listen as those gathered just over and over erupt in chaotic talk, expressing their fears and their hopelessness. Fishermen cannot safely ply their trade anymore. Merchants fear to unbolt the doors to their shops. The entire tavern is filled with tension. These are people who make their liveliness on the water. And right now, the water is not a safe place. Now, the Fore and Aft Tavern is a spacious structure. There are various ship-related items on the walls. Worn out fishing nets, some torn, some in so-so shape. The nets are decorated with seashells. Tables carved skillfully with ships on their surfaces are like the one you're sitting at, are littered throughout the dining hall of the tavern. Fish trophies hang on the walls, overlooking the patrons. The tavern has a salty odor to it, and the floor beneath the soles of your boots, you can feel grains of salt grinding, or grains of sand grinding. Tyndale, as you know, is a very small port town. Elgar is from this town, and he sits silently, not speaking, his thoughts his own. The Fore and Aft Tavern is the most popular gathering place for shop owners and fishermen and the like.
How wed are you guys to the idea of being on the ocean anyway? We could, if we need to, we could just go somewhere else, couldn't we? And just get ourselves onto a ship there. But I don't know. I just need to find my purpose, and I'm not finding it yet.
Are you saying this to the table or to other people?
Just to you guys.
Right.
Sorry, quietly, but over the din of the noise, just loud enough to be heard by you, and that's all.
We gotta get out of town.
Well, exactly, but we can do that on foot. We don't need to wait a week, a month for more ships to be here, do we?
No, I suggest we get up tonight.
One of the
What
voices
the?
calls out, "Which of you will join the hunt for Jack?" This is not addressed to your table. This is addressed throughout the entire tavern. The
Does this
crowd
real? Does
noise.
this?
Go ahead.
Does it sound like they're genuinely wanting to go hunt this pirate that already kicked their butts once, or does it really just sound a bit like bluster? Just people whipping themselves into a frenzy, but that nothing will actually happen of it.
It sounds like a frenzied people that are so disgusted with the way things are going and the lack of assistance from royalty, from the surrounding kingdoms and stuff. Tyndale is pretty much secluded. It's almost completely ignored, except for the shipments of their goods that are sent out to distant towns and that sort of thing. You hear someone shout, "We have not the boats left to hunt him with. I've got my family to look after. We have to rebuild the town and lay the dead to rest." And then a loud and shrill whistle sounds, breaking through all of the noise, and everyone goes quiet. Heads turn to the source, and standing in the doorway is a graying old fisherman, and he stares back at everyone. "You all know me. You know how I earn a living. I fish the waters, same as you. You bunch of cowards haven't the guts to hunt down Calico Jack, and I'm too old to do it these days. My back pains me more than ever, and truth is, I've been considering retirement recently. Perhaps living in my family home. I can provide a boat. I have a boat. I just happened to be out fishing when Calico Jack was supposed to be executed. I've no will or desire to watch an execution when I could be fishing. Assuming you find the right people to hunt down Jack, and assuming those people earn the boat from me with a simple favor, I can provide a boat, all right." The tavern goes quiet. The
So
old man. Go ahead.
Ravadi turns to Alira. "So, boss, how do you suggest we get out of here?"
I don't know. Let me hear what he has to say.
All right.
Someone shouts out, "What's the favor, Lester?" "Well, like I said, I'm ready to retire, but as you all know, the family home ain't as safe as it used to be. Some of you say it's haunted. I happen to agree. You find your heroes. They clean out my house, and I'll give them my boat, my crew, and my dock. So, who are you going to get to catch this cat for you?"
Hey guys, we're kind of pirates, right? Why don't we just go steal his boat?
You see, Lyra has like a smile on her face. Just wait for someone to ask where it is.
We wouldn't have an idea where he would keep this boat, would be, Pete? I mean, is it just going to be nicely out there on the docks? Is it? Yeah. Would we have any idea?
It's anchored with his crew on his personal dock to the east of the city, on next to the water.
Boss, I think he said he has a crew. So stealing the boat alone will not work, and then it means that we would have to get into a scuffle.
It depends.
So do we want to get the boat with the crew or without the crew, boss?
Could we lure them off somehow? Just offer them free drink at the tavern. They'll all want to go and celebrate. We just sail away.
It's not that simple.
This is what Lester looks like.
Looks like Joel from The Last of Us when he's really old.
Is anybody offering to go clean the house?
No.
Hmm.
Well, come on, people. Do you want my boat or not? Find your heroes.
You need to show people the boat. Make sure they know it's worth their while. She says
Everyone here knows my boat. The Honey Badger is one of the best fishing boats around.
I mean, hunting a pirate ship with a fishing boat doesn't sound efficient. Maybe I'm crazy.
I don't see any other choices being offered.
So, boss, we would probably need to also fit such boat for the hunting.
Did I mention
our other abilities? Or other activities that we
The
might
boat-
have in mind.
The boat would probably just get us to another boat.
For
We probably
sure.
wouldn't keep it.
the Honey Badger is strong, reliable, and it's got enough deck space to mount a cannon or two if you're so inclined.
What?
A 30-year-old horse is strong and reliable. You're not going to go hunting a dragon with it.
I don't.
Here's
get
the
that
problem,
one at all.
old man. She goes, here's the problem, old man. If that's the only boat that survived, you're better off using it to keep feeding your people.
Well, they can just buy fish from me. I've plenty in my business building over there, east of town. But as I said, I'm ready to retire. So if you want to clear the house, the boat and my business are yours.
Are you
Doesn't sound bad
offering-
to have a side business to keep patronage of our future endeavors, boss?
I don't think that fishing is going to help us catch a pirate king.
Plus, if anyone knows I'm involved, it'll just bring trouble.
Well, how about we don't make you involved? And Ravadi grins.
Elgar
How-
knows these people, so he is keeping quiet. But everybody, give me an insight roll.
8.
Nat 20.
Ooh, 11.
I gotta say, thanks to Paco for the new dices.
So Alira and Fizz, you take his silence as agreement that he's willing to do what is being suggested. Ravati, you sense a reluctance. Elgar feels some compassion for these people. He's been living amongst these people for a while now, and so he cares about them. I hope I'm not overstepping my boundaries, Ghost. And so you're not quite sure he would agree to stealing the boat, but earning it, that he might agree to.
Well, you said there's ghosts below your house. They sound like a very unnatural thing that the world would be better off without. So, well, I'd be happy to see them sent away.
Well, there's only one ghost that I know of. Dear old Aunt Petunia's ghost. She was the lady of the house.
Tell you what, old man. Why don't you show us where the house is, and we can have a chat on the way?
You're willing to.
I'm willing to have a chat.
Well, you're a brave lot, I suppose, or a foolish one. This
Hmm.
kitty, he'll swallow you whole. A little shaking, a little tenderizing. Down you go, ship and all. The honey badger is tough and sturdy, but it's Calico Jack we're talking about.
Yes, yes. Oh man, you heard the boss. Well, let's talk and we'll see what comes out of it. And he turns to Alira. It would be probably better if we don't antagonize them. Just earn. Let's just take the boat, earn the boat. It supplies us with an extra income stream to be able to support our other endeavors,
Some
and
Mm-hmm.
at the same time
legitimacy.
covers your presence. And Rabadi points at a sigil that he's holding. We may be able to use some extra information networks a little bit easier.
Mm.
Ooh, Ravati, if you're captain, then can I get to be your first mate? That sounds fun.
You could be his mate.
Ah,
I don't know who
just
said that.
You're messed up.
Alira kind of gets closer to the center of the table, so like she's going to whisper something to all of you. We're going to
Okay.
need to stage my demise.
Uh-oh.
That can be arranged.
Perfect. I think a ghost house is the perfect opportunity for me to die. You just left me there because it was too late. So I see this as an opportunity at the minute.
I mean, I have another idea that could work. And she is going to summon her wild spirit, her fire spirit, and called. I should have come up with a name for this. It's a little flaming chicken called Mabel, and Mabel just appears on her arm, just perched on her arm, full chicken size, and says, Mabel here has this ability to kind of teleport people. I could easily just have her sort of come up next to you. You'd disappear in a puff of smoke, and everyone would think that you'd been burnt alive and just gone.
People are in the
Good.
tavern are staring at this burning chicken.
I'm sure, but
Alira,
I'm whispering this.
Alira uses the burning chicken to relight her pipe. I mean, anything that'll make me disappear, I'm good with.
Then it's
One
a
of the
plan, boss.
townsfolk calls out, "We'll pay you. We'll pay you if you'll go after Jack."
You don't have enough gold for what Jack's head is worth. None of
Name
you
your
do.
price.
Boss, they can pay me. I don't mind.
We can. Let's first address the transportation. We should be able to and carry the rest of the plan, and then we should be able to address the thing about Calico Jack.
Yeah, I don't want to
I've
get
got 1,000
anyone's
gold.
hopes up.
Not getting anyone's hopes up. If we don't have transportation, boss.
No, no, I was saying to everyone, like, let's not get anyone's hopes up. All right, let's see what this old man has to say.
Well, come with me and I'll show you my place. I'll show you the dock, the boat. And then I'll point you toward the house.
All right,
All right.
let's see what you got.
Alrighty. And he
Here's the
leads
thing,
you.
old man.
Stop calling him old man.
If if we do get the bow in the business, what prevention do we have of if the business is fishing and we take the fishing boat to go after Calico Jack, which boat does the fishing for the business? I'm just curious.
Well, the Honey Badger is the fishing boat.
Yeah, but you're offering the boat to go after Calico. So which boat does the fishing for the business?
Well, up till now, it's the Honey Badger, but I suppose you could find more boats.
So we gotta find them.
You're getting one free boat from me.
So you're offering a business that will not have business because we're taking the boat.
Oh, my back is hurting me.
Yeah, right. I think we're done here.
Well, y'all were let outside. Come on. Okay. So, on the map, the Fore and Aft Tavern is right where I'm pinging.
That one.
Yep.
Okay.
Lester's
Vision.
business is southeast of there, where I'm pinging.
I don't see your ping.
Scroll down a little bit. It's to the right.
Do it again? Oh, to the right. My bad.
To the right, to the right.
Gotcha.
That's
So
not
he's
what- that's
got
not what
3
Beyonce
docks
said.
and the Honey Badger there. He's got a couple of buildings.
Is the
all
Honey
of
Badger
these-
the broken boat?
No, that is an ancient boat that was destroyed in a previous war decades ago. And it's kind of half petrified, half. It's driftwood, basically. It's barely held together till it petrified.
Alright. I step a little aside from the old man. And I look at Fizz. Alright, here's the shit. I owe you my life. I'm gonna level with you. Whatever Shippy has to offer is not gonna be good enough to do anything. Unless we man it ourselves and spend our days fishing to get the business. But that's worthless to us. And if I am seen anywhere near here in the next 24 hours, we're in trouble. All of us. Calico Jack doesn't care whether you know something about who he's looking for or not. They'll kill you regardless and they'll torture you regardless. So, you helped me. He saw you with me. You want to get out of here as bad as I do.
Yep, you're right.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from this. Well, it's kind of the lost jungle we call it.
Do I
I
know
don't- I
that? I don't know the map.
I couldn't even tell you where it is on the map because she doesn't work that way. She just ended up on a boat.
Right. Okay.
Look, I just need to. Look, I've got a goal, a quest in life. I just don't know what it is yet, is the problem, and I'm trying to find it. And I've been told that, well, you were the one to help me find it.
Me?
Yeah. I had to follow you.
I'm sorry. Back up a minute. Do I know you?
Well, you don't, not really. I just, I jumped on the crew to follow you because that's just what I've been told I need to do. Sorry if I didn't tell you this before, but I've tried to be useful.
Who told you to follow me?
Well, it all happened in a dream.
Me.
Yeah, look just like you.
She looks at you like up and down. Alright. Well, you're in with me anyway now. So. Ugh. Alright, Ravati. Where's the closest town from here? Do you know?
Above the table, Peter, do I know?
About the
I
table.
think you
Do I know?
traveled here as well, right?
Say that again?
You traveled here, right? To Tyndale. I did a weird convoluted travel path and I met you here. So I assumed you also traveled here.
Got it. Okay.
That's my assumption. But I could be wrong.
So then, Peter, if you don't mind a liberty of creation here, then I will say yes, I know. It's somewhere in that direction, whichever direction you wanna point it at, Peter.
I'm assuming
Closest
the
town
closest...
is Willowtown,
Yeah.
and it's inland.
And it's what?
Inland.
Okay.
I thought you said England, and I was looking at Avalon
Through
and
the
Camelot.
mountains, over the hills to grandmother's house we go. Hey, have I mentioned that I'm a grandparent now?
Definitely not.
All right. Willowtown.
Yeah, so we'd either go over land to Willowtown or over sea to Ogygia.
You won't find
That's
a
it.
boat in Willowtown.
Yeah, but you're assuming
Oh,
we're going by boat.
Willowtown is too far inland. We won't be able to use boat. It's gonna take long to travel there. And if Calico sends people after you on the ground, and we don't know how good his networks in the ground are, we may be a little bit exposed.
Hmm. All right. What do you suggest?
I think it's a
You-
good idea to fake your death for now. We can use the fishing boat to get us a better boat, or to move somewhere else so we can then get better resources so that we can plan our next move from there, boss.
All right. Sure. I've never been the brains of operations. I just follow my instinct half the time.
Well,
All right.
this is Calico Jack you're dealing with, boss. He's notorious. You won't instinct.
You don't even know the half of it. I know him better than I would like to.
I wish I could remember everything that I knew in my past, boss, but you know, I don't.
I know.
Maybe if we find my master, we might be able to
You
get
know-
some additional help and leverage.
He was with you when I found you, right?
He was? I don't remember you mentioning that, boss.
I'm asking. I found you alone.
Oh, I don't remember that it was. Remember when you found me? No, it was all
Yeah.
blurred from there. Master
Hmm.
Newton he operates in strange ways, so he might have been there and gone or not.
All right. I guess that's the only place I have to start, though. Ah,
I, but boss Alira, I don't really get. Cap Calico had kind of everything here under his control, but he ran away. So, are you thinking he's coming back to Tyndale? Because why leave
he's
if
coming
that's
back
the
for
case?
me wherever I am.
But then why did he leave?
Because I wounded him.
Oh,
You see, she pulls out the gun, and shows it to you. This contraption is more powerful than he expected. It's a mini hand cannon, you can call it that. It does severe damage. Calico didn't want to risk something he doesn't know how it works.
So
It's
you think he
something
could
that
come
is.
he could come back and sort of do another sneaky thing to try and catch us out?
I don't think so. That is his style. He'll try to come back. I don't think he wants anything from this town other than it to get better again for a while so he can raid it again in a few months' time. But he'll still come for me. And it might be quiet. So I don't want to be here for when that happens. And if he's gonna look for me, I want everyone to know that I died or I disappeared.
If you so you know him really well, is do you have any idea what he's likely to do or where he's likely to go so we could go somewhere else just
The
until we can find out, I guess find his weaknesses or find a way to get him for you.
the problem with Calico is that he sailed all the seas. There's no telling exactly where he's going or where his connections are. He has them. He has people working for him all over.
Well, boss, that may not be necessarily true. That may actually work on our advantage.
I mean,
Um,
I've kept hidden for a year, so I see your point.
well, his whereabouts being fairly known also means that they can be found. And if we can anticipate, we can at least try to avoid him until we have everything that we need to face him. And I think I got the perfect way to help us with that.
Go for it.
So, Peter, I will. Are you able to look at the Zoom chat for a moment, Peter? You're muted.
Had to switch to the right mouse and computer. All right, I'm
Okay,
looking at
I'm
Zoom
sending you a
chat.
message.
Didn't answer it, I assume. And Lyra, in the meantime, looks at Fizz. Just so you know, I don't know him personally. I just know him. I know what he does.
Okay. Well, so meanwhile, are we still walking towards this house? Is that the idea?
Oh no,
We're
I
having all
kind
the-
of pulled us aside because I
Oh, okay.
didn't follow him. As soon as he pointed out where it is, I didn't follow.
So
I'm
do
checking
we
If
right
he
want to
now.
pointed
go?
it, we don't need to follow him. We'll go when we
True.
want.
So we do want to do this whole house ghost thing. Then I suppose having a boat legally is not the worst thing. We could then sell it and the crew, call it a business, and get enough money for something else, or just find another way to steal a decent ship.
Yeah.
What's your
I think-
background, Jose?
Uh, here,
Agent.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's. Okay, there's.
I don't know, maybe.
Let me message you.
Okay.
This is hard because I gotta pull the keyboard over.
Um,
Well,
I'm not too big a fan of ghosts, but if it'll help me stage my death, I'm all for it. Sounds appropriate. I don't think Calico would go in it to check.
is it because, well, in that fight, I know I was seen helping you, but I also didn't really fight against the pirates particularly because it's just I'm not much of a fighter. Um, what if we what if we beat this ghost? And remember how I said I can get my Mabel here to teleport things? She can't go far, but if she just took you, if we were in the right spot near a wall or something, and she could teleport you to around a corner, no one would see where you land. If you and I were having on the outside a fight, let's say we were arguing, and it made it look like I was and upset at you not taking Jack's side or something. Make it look like I'm more on his side, just so the people here would sort of want me out of town anyway, but it might make Jack less likely to hunt me to look for you.
Oh, you see, she's watching you very carefully. Sure.
I could demonstrate. And she's just gonna look over, and there's trees or something nearby, are there, Pete? Sticks or something along those lines.
Trees, trees, trees. Well,
You're gonna put us
yeah,
back on the town map?
yeah, I'm working on it.
Well, I'm just assuming there's something loose that she can see that she can, in theory, pick up. She just wants to demonstrate how Mabel works.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's scraps of wood all around.
Sure,
Right.
that'll do. So she'll direct Mabel over towards, let's say, let's three bits of wood nearby, and Mabel is going to wrap herself around one in the middle, and she's just going to poof, teleport and reappear about 15 feet away. Um, and the other bits of wood that were near where she teleported from, they catch a light. But the one that she wrapped herself around is perfectly safe and unharmed, and she just puts it down. And Fizz says, "You see, if she can grab you and teleport you away, and anything around goes in a big ball of fire, basically, it's gonna look like you've just been absorbed, and
All right.
anyone who saw that would believe you were dead."
I'm following. Do I actually get blown up?
No, no, you don't get touched. We just need to time it for when there's something that we can see, like a wall, a building, something like that. So she'll teleport you over there. Everyone else just sees you disappear. And then I'm just trusting your natural sneakiness to be able to get away unseen.
Sure. I'm in with the idea. So that's a way to fake my demise. That's no problem.
And then we can continue gather. I can use some of my connections to gather the information and help us find the tools that we need,
All
so
right. Are
that
we
we don't
still
leave
going to
the
get the
town.
small boat?
We can use it, like you said, to get a better boat afterwards, or a different boat later.
All right. Let's go see what this ghost's about. As she says that, I don't know. Actually, what is everybody's passive perception?
Dude, no, 15.
Yeah.
I do have a 13.
You both would probably notice that she's fiddling with something in her pocket as she says that.
I don't think Fizz would say anything about that.
Ravadi makes note without giving away and just doesn't say anything about it.
I mean, it's fair because I rolled terrible, so to do it sneakily. So, yeah. For Peter's sake, Alira is preparing to cast detect magic as they get closer to the house.
Okay. So on the
So
map,
once we're within like I don't know 20 feet of the house, she'll have it on.
just so you know, I have a key that I worked out for the for the map. Everything is numbered. On the right hand side of the map is the key. Number 4, which is halfway down the right side of the map, right up against the side. That's where the Lester Lambaster family home is located.
Right.
Elgar is well familiar with this haunted house as far as the stories about it.
Spill.
He as you're walking toward in that direction, he I don't remember what voice he did, so I'm using my voice. He tells you about how dear old Aunt Petunia was one of the nicest motherly figures in the town of Tyndale for a very long time. But she had a slight obsession with dolls.
Creepy.
And 20 years ago, for some unknown reason, she died. And ever since then, as the story goes, she has been haunting the mansion, the house. Kids dare each other to approach this home, this large building. It always seems like darkness radiates out of it. No one, not even Lester, has dared to enter the courtyard even, because whoever gets close to the gates feels fear grip them. Whether it's magical fear, whether it's just they're spooked, whatever it is.
Won't bother me.
You're no Kender.
Still have the same feature regardless.
So,
I mean, if the dolls killed the woman, I'll believe anything.
he goes on to tell you of a story where 2 children disappeared from the town and were never seen again. The last anyone heard from them is that they were going to be the bravest children in the town by entering the mansion. Stories go that those children have become dolls.
Oh.
That dear old Aunt Petunia claimed them as dolls to add to her collection.
Boss, I'm only small. I'm not going to get turned into a doll, am I?
Do you believe in this?
Well, I've seen some weird things since I left the jungle. And turns out I've learned how to do a few weird things myself, like Mabel here, so I don't know.
All right, we'll keep an eye out if you get turned into a doll. I'll promise to carry you with us.
That's okay.
Look, I don't know how not to do anything. I'm not a magic person. I'll do what I can, but that's about it. And as they approach the house, I'll have the detect magic up. Do I sense anything?
1 second. You sense come on, keyboard.
She's not into magic as she casts detect magic.
I don't cast it, technically. I just have like a innate ability to see types of magic. That's it. I don't. I literally have like 2 things I can do.
Fair enough.
What do I
As
see, Peter?
um, I'll tell you in just a second. It'll be revealed in this. As you approach the large mansion and you get closer, the closer you get, the more barren the trees outside of the courtyard look. Their branches, as you get closer, become thin and spindly. The roots spread far and wide, forming a tapestry along the ground. And the way forward becomes harder and harder
So,
because the roots are just kind of woven together and you're having to walk on the roots.
so Ravadi's gonna go on stealth mode, and that is 15 to stealth.
Okay?
Do
As
the
you-
vines, all the roots seem magical?
No. It almost seems like each of the trees are kind of connected to one another through the root system, forming like a rooty floor, for lack of a better term, a rooty ground. And as you approach the gate to the courtyard, inside the courtyard you can see barren trees with many, many dark, silent ravens resting within the branches.
Are they magical?
A couple of them are giving off faint necrotic magic.
Hmm.
Within the gate, within the courtyard, your magic shows a glowing, sickly green energy emanating from the house.
Huh. Stay away from them birds, and there's this creepy smoke down there.
I could
Suddenly,
send Mabel up to look at the birds if you need to get a closer look.
at
I'm
that,
good.
at
I can
that,
see that they're not good.
all around you, you hear whispering, mimicry of warnings from all of the ravens in the trees. And at this point, you remember Lester's last words to you, which I forgot to tell you, so this is your first time remembering it. Aunt Petunia was the lady of the house. Her mind had been shattered in that place 20 years ago, and no one knows how or why, but beware what you will find inside. The gate appears unlocked, though rusted.
I pull out my gun, I'll fill it, I'll get it all ready, and then I'm like, look at it, and I just say to it, you better be useful against ghosts. There's definitely something off about this place, so.
So while in stealth, Ravadi pulls out his daggers.
I will open the gate and step through the gate.
Suddenly,
You said that I see the smoke from the house, right? Not straight out the gate, not
Well-
straight in the gate.
it's more like a sickly green glow.
Yeah, but that's straight past the gate.
Yeah, it's almost
Oh,
from
I
from
thought
the
it was near the house.
it's around the house is what I'm trying to say. It's
Right.
It's like covering the house in that sickly green glow. The porch is covered with it, for instance.
Mm.
It seems a little brighter through the windows, but you can't see past what's inside the building.
Do I notice if there's like if I look around, so like there or there? Do I see if there's a part of the house that has less smoke? That green thing.
It surrounds the entire thing.
Uh, mm, I'm not liking this. Uh, hmm. Anybody got a? I look around. Is there like
Most people have
something alive? She's like, has anybody got a piece of fruit or something?
I've got
Not
Mabel.
me, boss.
I ask Maple to get inside. Let's see what happens.
Okay. So she can see inside. She could just teleport in there if we want.
Does she have to see where she teleports to?
Yeah, she does. Otherwise, she can just
Then
try
she
and
can
walk
only
through.
get as far as the door.
Okay, then she'll just walk over there and try and walk in. Like she can't open the door though.
Right. The
Yeah.
door is closed and locked.
Well, I'm trying to see if the green smoke does anything to it. That's basically what I'm trying to see.
Okay, well she'll just walk over and see if the smoke does anything. Because
Okay.
she's not like a familiar that'll get annoyed at me in future. They're a bit different.
So, as she steps into the yard, the crows start real loud. From left and right, you hear this, but they don't seem to stir. They're kind of hopping from branch to branch. Their eyes are glowing a little red, and they're squawking or whatever they're doing. And then, but Mabel walks over to the porch and hops up on the porch into the green glow. And the glow just kind of, as she steps onto the, it is a she, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As she steps onto the porch, she becomes enshrouded in this glow of green, sickly light. But it doesn't seem to bother her.
Alright.
Okay.
Seems fiery enough still.
Fizz is gonna walk over and try and open the door to let Mabel go in.
Okay, one sec. I'm on the wrong layer. Throat's bugging me all of a sudden. Time to switch maps here. Paste. And this new thing is hard to work with. Focus ping. Does that move my map? Yes, finally. Okay, you can now see, assuming you have dark vision, you can now see. Actually, I think, Fizz, I gave you 20 feet of dark vision for now.
Okay. Thanks.
It's temporary, so don't get attached to it.
I'll take it. Well,
Do we
this
have
all
a
looks
token
fun.
for your bird?
I don't think we have made one yet. I can just how about we just use the giant canary for now if you shrink it down.
That'll work. If I can find it. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen.
Do we need this giant canary? Because I could edit it and turn it into a chicken.
Oh, you already dragged it on the screen. Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, sorry. I just said you needed to shrink it. Perfect. Do you want me to adjust that, or we'll work that out before next session to have a proper
We'll work
token
it
for
out
it?
next session.
Cool.
I actually do have a token made. I just haven't imported it.
Gotcha.
So, Lyra, you step up onto the porch.
Yeah, because the bird seemed to be okay. Didn't seem to take damage, so I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
So
This isn't
My
skip.
microphone's
I mean,
skipping over.
I should probably still have my detect magic cup. I try to peek through one of the windows inside.
All you can see is the sickly green light. It's like those mist-covered frosted window panes that you can't see through, but you can tell there's light behind them.
Yeah.
And the light behind them and the frost covering is more like that sickly green glow.
All right.
Um,
I
Let
look
me
at the
just-
door.
who
Does it
wants
have
to
a lock?
control Elgar?
I can do it. I can move him.
Okay, you now have control. Pretty much everyone. I put it to all players, so.
Okay. So I look at the door. Does it have a lock?
Yes, it's a simple house lock, door lock.
Anybody want to try to open it without us having to kick it down?
Sure, boss. Let me have a try at it. So I'm going to lockpick. And I forgot what was the
Dex and proficiency, assuming you're proficient.
Sleight of
yes.
hand. You can do sleight of hand.
Well, dex and proficiency. Depends. Some people like artificers, for instance. I think use intelligence.
But I do have my thieves tool, so
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
so
it's your thieves' tools check.
Are you
True
expert?
artificers, they're the worst.
Are you an expert? Do you have expertise or just proficiency?
give me a minute. Let me pull my proficiencies. Not there. I need to see my features. Okay, here we go. I got expertise with thieves' tools.
Okay,
Nice.
let me just bring up your page real quick and I'll set up thieves tools for you. So, hey, who's our sponsor? Hey, Fizz, why don't you tell us a little bit your favorite part about the Dungeon Boys?
My favorite part about the Dungeon Boys is, well, I mean, my favorite character I have stated is Temple, but I love all of them equally. That the way that Justine has fleshed out the whole dial system so that everything has, all the different planets have their completely own styles and own different races that are dominant and stuff like that. It just plays out really well. And it's one of my absolute favorite podcasts. And I want more episodes, please, Justine. More.
So, Ravati, if you refresh your character sheet, you now have thieves tools at the bottom of your skills
Skills.
list.
Okay, give me 1 minute.
My voice may be starting to go.
Let me
I don't know why.
refresh.
It's a good thing we only have like another hour to play.
He's been yelling at
Yes,
a month-old
got
child,
it.
apparently.
All right.
No. My daughter-in-law was coughing and sneezing a lot while she was here, so that can't be a good sign.
So
Not
that
the
is
spicy cough.
23.
I'm sorry, that unlocks
23.
the door.
To unlock the door.
And you are able to open it.
All right, boss. It's taken
Before
care
you
of.
go through the door, you can see a hallway through the doorway, glowing green, just like the green glow outside the house. You can see a runner rug leading in, and you can see that there's a doorway to the left and stairs up ahead, and you can see a table about 10 feet inside the house.
There's okay. Peter, there's text on that we can see as players. Do you want? Is that something we should be able to see?
Absolutely not. Somebody forgot to move it to the GM layer.
We can
I
only see a
haven't.
tiny bit. There we go.
Are you seeing any other text? No?
Not
yet.
that I can see now.
Oh.
No.
Not right now.
I look in. All right, ghost, show yourself.
No response.
And I don't see any other magic other than the green fog.
You can see
So I can see 30 feet.
a goldish hue from some candles sitting on the little table, and you can sense transmutation magic behind the table, but you can't see it from what it is from there.
Alright. I will walk in. Immediately dies. Bye, guys.
The moment you step in,
There we go.
your vision goes dark.
Ah.
Completely
Well, this
enshrouded in blackness. You can't even see the light outside the door.
does it feel like magical darkness?
You know what? Let me check something right quick to see something.
Because what I'm wondering is, Mabel is a chicken literally made of fire. Are you
It
saying,
is.
would she be giving off light of her
Oh.
own or not?
She gives off, well, Alira can sense her magic as being conjuration magic, but the darkness is evocation, however it's pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh,
It gets rid
there's
of the fire.
magic. Keeping the lights out. Anybody have a light?
They can't hear you.
Hello?
So from outside, what did we see from the outside, Peter?
You can see her standing there, looking around, not saying
Boss.
anything, her back to you.
No,
Boss, is everything
I
all
turned
right?
to them.
Okay,
Hello?
you turn in that, you can see her mouth moving, as though she's speaking to you, but you can't hear what she's saying.
Can she hear
And
herself?
suddenly the crows start and crowing.
Boss, you okay? Everything okay there, boss?
Can I hear myself? That was a good question.
Yes, you can.
Well,
So
I don't know why we can't hear her. We're going in. So
Yeah.
Fizz and Mabel just walk in. Well, if we can get past her, is she out of the way enough for us to walk in?
I will literally gesture for you guys to come in since you can't hear me. And I'll go over to the where I saw the transmutation behind the table. I assume it's still dark, so I'm gonna just try to feel my way in that area.
Give me a second to remove some vision here.
You'll have to do it off the chicken too.
Why is your
Did you
chicken
remove-
half health?
It has hit points. I just haven't set it up as the chicken yet, probably because it's the canary, so I've just adjusted its stats appropriately.
So you cannot see a thing right now. You do
Yeah, that's
know
what I mean.
from memory where the table is. And
Yeah,
as
I'm
you-
just trying to follow the wall, like feel the wall and try to feel my way towards the table and see if there's anything. Feel if there's anything behind it.
For you, with your detect magic, you can see transmutation magic, kind of a framed image on the wall. It's a painting of dear Aunt Petunia, and
Okay.
that is the only thing you can see, but her eyes are turned downward as though they are looking downward.
Okay. I look down, but it's dark, right?
Correct.
Mm. Can I feel if there's like anything on the floor, like a loose board or a hatch or something?
You can, as you reach out, there's nothing on the floor except the rug. But as you reach out, you find the edge of the little table. It's a little circular table, and you remember seeing candles on it, unlit candles.
Okay. I'm going to, but on the floor, is there like a loose board under the table or a hatch or anything?
No, there isn't.
Okay. Then I get back up. Can I try to get the portrait off the wall?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'll try to take the portrait off the wall.
Let's see, what would we roll for that? Athletics?
Is it that heavy?
I don't know what to roll. What should we roll?
It depends if it's like if it's really heavy or attached to the wall
It
in a
is
way that
attached to the wall.
Right, that's fine. I'll try to take it then with athletics. That's a natural 20. What a waste.
I rolled a natural 13. So you pull the
Thanks,
painting
Zach.
off the wall, and you feel a part of the wall kind of give way. And when you pull the picture off, you hear a cracking, and you know that where it was attached to the wall, where the bolts or whatever were, pulled the wall with them rather than pulling out of the wall.
All right, but
of
I
the
have
wall.
it in pieces of the wall. That's fine. Can I try to walk back towards the door?
You bump into somebody.
Ah, I try to like get past them.
Okay. You make it to the door.
I want to come out. Can I come out?
Yes.
Okay, I come out and I'll
You're
throw the portrait away.
When you come out, your vision comes back. You can look at the portrait if you want before you throw it away.
Yeah, look at it.
The eyes seem to be staring at you,
Okay.
and there is
I'll throw it away.
the expression of Aunt Petunia has kind of turned into a expression of anger.
All right. I'm gonna walk to the edge here and throw it over the fence.
Okay.
And I walk back. Hey, Fizz, if you're thinking set fire to things, I'd say set fire to that portrait. It's ugly.
Okay.
Up. Fizz
Can I
can't
see
hear
it though?
He can't see you or hear you.
I thought they could hear me. They couldn't. They
Yeah,
couldn't.
once we came inside.
I thought they couldn't hear from inside, but they could hear
They
from
can hear
outside.
themselves inside. They can't hear past the
Oh.
doorway.
Gotcha. I
And they're
misunderstood.
covered in blackness. You can see them. They seem to be lit to you from outside the door. They seem to be lit by the green light.
Right.
And they're just kind of moving however they want to move. But
If Fizz is still close to the door, I'll reach in and pull Fizz out. Like, slowly, like, tug at her.
you reach out and you touch Elgar. And he jumps. The others hear him like gasp in shock. But
What's wrong, Elgar?
they can't see him.
I
Who's there?
step in.
Who's there?
I try to, like, get a little bit inside, and I'm like, It's me.
Oh, boss. Okay.
Hey, Fizz, you want to go set fire to that portraits outside?
Yeah, okay, not a problem. Fizz will just go outside with Maple, and Maple will just use her flame seed to just shoot a little burst of fire out of her beak.
Okay, so as you step through the doorway, Fizz, you can see the others inside the building, lit by the green light, standing there waiting. You see the portrait outside the gate, and you send a blast of flame at it, and it burns for a few seconds, and then the flame just goes out. And the crows, they start crowing louder than before.
Is the portrait damaged, or do you mean the flame goes out without damaging it?
It goes out without damaging it.
And then she'll probably just pick it up, come over and show Alira that it's undamaged, basically, and then just fling it further away.
Well, you hold it up in front of the door, but Alira and Ravati can't see it. Neither can Elgar, because they are inside the darkness.
But you can tug at me. I'm right at the door.
Okay,
I'll
I'll do
turn.
that.
Yeah. I'll turn, see that it's undamaged. I said, yeah, I thought so. I don't like that thing. That thing's nasty. So yeah, I super agree to throw it further away, and then I wait for you to come back.
Okay, I'll just do that, and we'll come back inside.
Okay. As soon as you step back through the door, your vision goes dark again. Now, incidentally, Fizz, you can see Mabel because she's burning. But her flames, her magical flaming body, that's all you can see. It's not giving off light other than for you to see her form. The others cannot see her.
Okay. I'll just be telling her to stay near me in that case.
I did not expect a doorway to take so long.
Well, you made us not see anything. We're not stupid and gonna walk into a place where we can't see. I'm going to go back to the table where I saw the candles.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, Fizz, if you hear me, come towards my voice, and I'll feel around for a candle.
Okay.
And Fizz is coming back in towards Alira to stay, somewhere near as best she can.
Yeah, I've been with a hand trying to find where Fizz is. When I do, I'll be like, I was like, give me a hand, and I'll tap like whatever I found, the head, the shoulder, whatever, in the darkness. It's like, give me a hand, and I'm just tapping Fizz. And I pull a candle. I press a candle into your hand. Can you light this?
Yeah, the chicken can light it.
What?
Just sort of breathe a little bit of fire onto it.
Peter?
Do what?
Does the candle being lit give off light?
Yes, it does. The natural flames give off 20 feet of light.
All right.
So I guess we now can see each other.
Sorry about scaring you, Elgar.
And now we can hear each other, or we can't, like actual speech.
Let me just make an adjustment here.
I think he said we can hear each other inside.
Yeah, you can.
Just couldn't. There's just no. It's just across the inside to the outside that you can't.
Okay.
So.
Well, I just threw that portrait as far away as I could, but Well, the fire didn't damage it. It seems like it's magic. So I don't, unless you have some way of destroying it. Maybe do you think magic might destroy it? I have this dagger that I found that seems to be a little bit magic, and maybe I could go out and just, stab it a few times.
I mean, it's not a bad shout. I hand the candle to Ravati. Give us a second. And I walk
All
back
right, boss.
out.
There are
with
more candles on the table, by the way.
Yeah, she says that like, oh, you guys light a few of those. I'm going to
Ravadi will
go
grab that.
out with Fizz, and I'm gonna shoot once at the portrait as well, because my gun's magical as well.
And Fizz, once the shot happens, will then just start furiously trying to stab and tear it to see if this magical dagger can do anything to it.
I hope that hits with my shots.
You are
That
Yeah.
is
What'd you roll?
21.
Yeah,
21.
You hit it.
And I rolled a 16 to attack it if you needed me to roll.
You
Hmm.
hit it.
Does it
Actually,
do
I'll
any
have
damage?
advantage because it's laying on the ground. Actually, it's range. It would be disadvantage, but I'm
That
gonna
he would
say
have
yeah.
advantage. I wouldn't. Um.
Either way, we hit, so.
Yeah, we hit. Does it damage it?
No.
Even with the magical weapons. Cool. Like, yeah, that's beyond us.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Well, I guess we just go in and stay together. Now we can see each other at least.
Hmm.
So we'll just go back in.
You
Hmm.
all have. I'm assuming you're all carrying a candle, so you all have 10 feet of candlelight, sickly green candlelight. I'm adding it to the chicken now, too.
Yay.
I'm
Creepy color in here. It's awesome.
That's the lighting. So as you move forward, you hear, and a figure appears on the stairs.
And suddenly all the dolls animate and attack us.
And an old woman drifts, the ghost of an old woman drifts down the stairs to the foot of the stairs and says, "What do you want?" And then she fades away.
It's very rude to ask a question and then not hang around for the answer. Does anyone else feel like these dolls are bad and we should remove them, get rid of them, destroy them, something?
Agreed.
They're creepy.
If you would
Yes,
like
they
to
are.
examine the closest one to you, you can roll investigation.
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it.
I like that idea.
I'm a straight up gonna shoot it.
I'll just see what happens when she shoots one.
Yeah. 1 second. Let me gunpowder. Alright. I'm gonna shoot one. Oh, that's a crit. That's a natural 20. Wow.
Another one. On fire.
I'm rolling
All right,
good,
this
guys.
game is rigged.
Wait till we actually in combat. Then I start rolling out.
She is our captain, I guess, so that makes her Captain Crit.
Hey.
I cannot carry that title.
What'd
Too
you
heavy
shoot
a
at?
title. My gun. My magical gun.
Okay.
That doll there, I assume.
Do you want me to roll damage?
What? Sure. What kind of bullets does it have?
It's you told me it wasn't bullets, you told me it was gunpowder.
Oh, okay, the balls.
Yeah, the
forget what they're
balls. Yeah. Eh, According to Peter rules we're doing Peter rules for crits, yeah?
Yep.
22 points of damage.
It just kind of explodes in the cotton and fabric all over the place. And you hear, "Ah, my baby!"
Well, you should have stuck around when you asked a question.
Oh, I guess someone doesn't like to to get the dolls broken, so Ravadi's gonna shoot an arrow to this one.
Start going to. Oh, that looks fun. So Fizz runs over to this one and stabs it.
Everybody's just shooting the dolls. Let's go!
Yeah, 22 to hit this doll.
And 16 to hit this one.
Which one?
Move your
No.
token over there, Jose.
I'm
He's
shooting with
shooting
an
an
arrow.
arrow.
Oh. What'd you roll? 16?
16 to hit.
That hits it, and an arrow pierces it.
Okay. And let's roll the damage.
Everybody,
Roll
I'm
it.
sorry to
It's-
break it to you.
9 points of damage.
And what's Fizz's? What was your to hit, Fizz?
22.
Nice.
Tell me the damage in a second.
Ooh,
Peter's trying to sort something.
I rolled good. I rolled the best I could do with my little knife.
The doll that Ravati shot reaches over its little puffy hand and yanks
Uh-oh.
out the arrow. And then the other dolls, several of the other dolls in the room, stir to life.
Saw that
Right,
coming.
but what about the one?
Hold on, I'm
That's-
doing something here.
Yeah, yours
Ooh.
exploded.
And then
Yeah, mine just exploded.
And then I hit for 9 points of damage.
let me make sure they can take that kind of damage. Yep. Okay. Just so you can see what these dolls look like.
Oh, creepy porcelain doll.
Fizz,
Oh.
roll damage.
Mhm. I did 8 damage.
So yeah, Ravati did 9 and you did 8, right? It's not enough to kill them, Peter? Sad. Oh, come on, no, not the creepy music. I'm gonna sleep after this. Nuh-uh. I'm taking the music down, Peter, no offense.
The
That is
dolls
so
are talking
creepy.
to you.
I don't care that it's talking to me. I'm not gonna listen. I'm gonna try to sleep after this.
I will show you where I play hide
I'm sorry. No.
and seek.
I didn't sign up for a second horror campaign.
So they're not actually attacking us at this point?
Wow, you are like breaking up on me there, buddy.
He's asking if they're not attacking us
On
at this
me.
point.
So, let me just put these things in initiative.
Oh, so we are in initiative.
Okay, because so what I wanted to do then, since I've stabbed and I see them suddenly coming to life, Fizz is going to get Maple to basically wrap around her, and she's just gonna. Actually, how far is? Oh, 5 feet is so far. Oh well. She is going to accept an opportunity attack. from-
5. I think 5 feet can't be that big, right? Can't be that.
Well, is that intentional, Pete? Is it supposed to be? You know,
Well,
5 feet.
you
is like
can't
5
move.
squares?
You can't move yet because it is initiative.
But
Yeah,
I did run
okay.
over and stab. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you stabbed
fine.
this one. So,
But I
Yeah.
think, but on that same turn, that movement, I can then control my chicken to do something as well.
Well, yeah, but see, that wasn't actually a turn. You were just saying what you were doing before initiative. Now that initiative has been rolled, which y'all need to put in.
Yeah, everybody got an action before initiative. I get what he's saying. But Peter, you see, if you have you measured the map? Because 5 feet is that like distance.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
really
that's
small
not
room.
correct.
Okay.
I
So
will fix
because
that now.
What I wanted to ask Peter is, I stabbed at this thing and I see it move, so I would immediately react by teleporting back away from it. So are you allowing me to do that, or is that too big an action?
I'm sorry,
for
repeat
just
that again. I was fixing the measurement.
So as I stab, I see this one that Ravati shot sort of come to life, and I'm like, uh-oh. And so I would want my chicken to teleport me back away to where the others were, which she can do, provided that you're allowing me within this turn.
To teleport you to where Alira
because it's the chicken's turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I do that. We teleport back to over here, and these two dolls both need to roll DC 14 Dex saving throws, or they take 7 points of fire damage. Okay, they both pass, and I assume it's 0 damage if they pass. Yep, they both take no damage.
In addition, y'all need to roll initiative, by the way.
Oh,
All right.
Sorry.
But
Peter, I'm gonna roll on here just to be added to initiative, but I'm gonna roll
Same here.
Okay.
Oh, I'll just go with what I rolled on roll 20. I don't mind
Okay.
that.
It did not add me to the initiative, Peter.
Alright, just one sec.
Ooh, there's a lot of them.
And it's 18, 21. Okay.
I do not like a roll of 13, but like I said, I'd take it.
I'm on the wrong
Peter,
page.
what's the doll's dexterity?
Uh, 15.
Yeah, I have more dexterity, so I'll go first. Do you mind just putting me back up? Because now Ravati and Alira are at the bottom of initiative. Thanks. Right.
Elgar.
Yeah, do you
I
want
can
me
roll for
to
him.
do Elgar's? Oh, okay.
There, he's in. Somewhere.
Alright, do you want...
He should be. Yep, there he is. Okay. So, also, you hear a thump behind you, Alira, as a giant spider drops from the ceiling onto the floor right next to you, behind you. I'm sorry, it's a swarm of spiders. I don't know why I said. So, you don't hear a thump. What's your passive perception?
14.
The floor coming from the stairs seems to crawl toward you, and as you look, you see a swarm of spiders approaching.
Okay.
So
I guess it's... Go on.
In the room, there is a piano with 3 dolls on it. The piano is cracked open on top, and a swarm of spiders comes through that. And then another swarm of spider comes from a little fireplace on the top part of the room.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say it now. Apparently the theme of this campaign is initiatives with over 30 enemies. So...
Yeah, big fights. Wow. And a swarm of spiders is probably like 1,000 of them.
There's only 11 enemies.
All right. Is
11
anyone
each.
else noticing the spiders that came behind Alira, or just her?
If
That's
you
a
have
good
a
point.
passive of 14 or higher, you see it.
No, I did not. I only got 13.
Oh, I definitely see it.
All right. So. And I am going first on the initiative. Let's see. So I didn't notice this. So I don't know that's going on, and I'm too focused over here then. Okay. Shoot. That's a problem. Alright, I'll just shoot with my bow to the same doll again. So let's see. And that is 12 to hit.
What are you shooting at?
The same doll that I shoot earlier.
Yeah, that's fine.
12 misses.
Okay.
You dropped me and I broke.
So
The
I
dog
am
definitely dodges out of the way.
So I am going to use my bonus action to hide and disappear from sight as possible. And the way that I'm gonna do that, Peter, is I'm actually gonna move here, walk up the wall with my magical shoes, and hide.
I gave you magical items.
Yeah, you gave us all one.
No.
Oh, it was 1 point to spend, right?
Yep.
Okay. Darn it. Okay. You walk up the wall. The ceilings are 10 feet high here.
That's okay. That's perfect.
He's still
Wow.
hiding. Ellie.
I'm hiding.
I guess we
Okay.
don't even see him walk up the wall.
And that ends my turn.
All I wanted to do was play with you. Please come and play with me.
Okay, that brings us to a swarm of spiders
You're not
as
afraid
they.
of the dark, are you?
This is my first time using music, by the way.
Question. I forgot to ask this before. You said that it had been a couple hours since last session. Did we have a chance to get a short rest at all?
You hide, and I'll find
We had done a full rest.
Yeah,
Long
you had
rest.
done a full rest.
Oh, my character didn't get a long rest for
Um,
sure.
Fizz, you did summon your wildfire spirit, so if that checks off a notch, you can do
I
your
have
long rest
taken-
and then check that off.
No, it only lasts an hour since I cast it, so I've had to use that wild shape ability so far.
Okay, so the swarm of spider comes racing over toward Fizz and attacks Fizz, swarming all over your legs, trying to bite you. Does an 11 hit?
It certainly doesn't.
Okay,
Alright.
you brush the spiders off and they scatter. And that is their turn. Alira, it is your turn. You have a swarm of spiders coming up behind you.
Yeah, I'm a whip it.
And whip it good.
Actually, is it closer? It's spiders. I don't think it makes sense for her to get her sword out. So yeah, whip it.
Okay.
That is a 23.
Good lord. That is a hit. I want those dice.
You whipped
Ah.
it.
I love that.
Six,
Good, she just has plus 12.
no, I wish. That's 6 points of damage.
Oops, sorry, I accidentally moved it.
Did she whip all the spiders there?
6 points, Peter.
Yes, I subtracted it. I'm just
Alright.
making sure y'all can't see the health bar.
We can't.
Yeah, no. If that's the case, if they're still up, I'm gonna try to like swipe my hand axe at them as well.
Okay.
Well, there it is. A 5. No, sorry, it's not 5. It's a 7. Doesn't hit, I assume.
No, it does not.
Is that a nat one?
No,
Oh.
but it's a low. It's a low roll.
The spiders kind of part as your axe comes crashing down and cuts into the floor.
Right.
And then they start swarming back inward, trying to get on your axe to jump up on it and come at you.
I hate spiders. That's all she says at that time.
Okay. This doll springs up onto its feet. And says, "Won't you play with me?" What's their movement, by the way? Let me check.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
Do they
You're
move
not
like
afraid
Kermit
of
the
the
Frog?
dark, are you?
Come
Come with me. We can play. And she's going to come up to Fizz and attack.
Can I just say, Peter, from now on, when you're planning something this creepy, do a disclaimer because it's nighttime for me. I want to go to bed after. And you didn't give me a disclaimer. You didn't say that it was going to be horror in this.
It's a haunted house.
Yeah, I didn't see any disclaimers that were haunted houses on a pirate game. Just saying.
Does an 11 hit? No. Wait.
No.
No, it doesn't. You rolled a
I'm
15
sorry,
there,
does a
didn't you?
15.
That hits.
Okay. I need... You take 1 point of piercing damage. And I need a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, I fail horribly.
You rolled charisma?
I did, and I have a -1 to that roll, and it wasn't good.
Your
Do we
speed
have
is...
reroll points?
You know what? I'll give you each a reroll point to spend for the victory you had. As soon as I find the reroll points.
Victory?
In the town.
We have very...
Oh, that's true. You didn't... Okay, you talked me out of it.
I wasn't going to use it anyway.
Plus, I don't have the reroll points installed.
So it wasn't really me talking you out of it then.
Okay,
Oh, my swarms are sending messages to me instead of in chat. Let me fix that. I did not know y'all were not seeing it.
No. Is that the doll's turn?
Oh, Fizz, you got a +2 bonus to your next attack thanks to Eric.
I did notice that.
And a +2 to the next saving throw too. Thank you for the +2 to attack, Eric.
And let's see, while cursed in this way, the target's speed is reduced by 10 feet, and it must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from each ability check or attack roll it makes. So,
You do remember we're level 2, yeah?
I do. It only did 1 point of damage for now.
No. You said it that says 1 + 3.
You didn't need to point that out because he didn't say that out loud. I wasn't taking
Oh,
the 3.
you're right.
I'm sorry. I'll
Oh,
shut up
well.
now.
1
I am now.
point piercing and 3 points necrotic
I'll shut up from now on.
as you feel the needle jab into you, Fizz. And it is your turn.
Okay. She is not a fan of this, so she is simply going to move there, this half square, for a very specific reason, and is going to stab at this, I'll say the doll in front of her,
Okay.
and rolls a 17 to hit.
I believe that hits.
And
Yes, it hits.
max damage again. I do 8 points of, let's say, piercing damage on this one. And then Mabel is again going to come over right on top of me, wrap around, and teleport both of us back 15 feet so that we appear over here. And they both need to make dex saving throws. DC 14.
The swarm of spiders and the doll, right?
Yes, please.
Because they were within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, no one else was, but just those two.
And we got Night of Wolves redeemed to hydrate.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, that is my grandbaby's mama.
Yep, 220. So again, you take no damage from that little effort that I make. Oh well.
I hydrated.
Me too.
Me 3.
So
That brings us to these spiders. 5, 10, 15, 20. That is their turn. That brings us to this doll, which is actually the wrong kind of doll, but hey, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That is her turn. This one is gonna come over here and attack Elgar.
bless him, he's not even here to defend himself.
Poor fella. Come play with me. And the doll is going to lash out with a needle on Elgar.
That made me angry.
And rolls a 20, doing 1 piercing and 1 necrotic. And Elgar must do.
I can't change his health, so
You can do it
I'll
on
do
his
it
token.
token. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
And
He needs to do a charisma, yeah?
yep,
His health is trash.
It is.
He must have rolled a 1 or something.
that is a save. One of the dolls on the piano springs forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, races over to there. Another doll jumps down. Whoa. And I just resized it by accident. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it is Elgar's turn. Alira.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm looking at his character sheet. I'm going to do. Honestly, I feel like that'd be cool. I feel like he's going to step right there.
Step right up.
Right there. And he's gonna do a thunderclap for me. So I need a con save from everything within 5 feet. Which is
Okay,
that one,
so we
that
got
one. Sorry, let me. So that one, That one's not. That one, that one, that one,
It's a
that
cone
one.
shape.
It's every creature within 5 feet
Okay, so
of him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Okay, so
Yeah, I count 6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better. I like that rolling. Good job.
wow.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of
This
them fail.
this
No,
swarm of
2
spiders
of them.
saved.
Okay, so the last one and the swarm and okay, yeah, so
Everyone
the
else
one with the
failed.
nat 20 and the one with the 11 saved.
Okay.
Everything else takes 5 thunder damage.
11 really saved?
Yeah, he's DC is 11.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that's
wait,
his
I gotta do this one.
action.
Still, at least you rolled almost top. That's good.
Yeah. It was cool.
Yeah.
That's my action. And as a bonus action, I'm a patient defense, but I can't take his key points. So I'm gonna. Um, yeah, Peter. So I'll basically any attacks against Elgar will be at
You
disadvantage.
wanna play hide and seek? You hide, and I'll find you.
Because he
You're
patient
going to die
defenses.
in there.
Okay.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Just remind me when the time comes.
I know things
Yeah.
no one knows.
Okay. The final doll on the piano leaps down. 15, 20,
I'm begging you.
25,
Can you help
30. Rushes over to here. Oh, that was not
I'm really
intentional.
scared. I lost my mommy.
There.
Can you help me?
Just out of reach
I'm
of him.
coming for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be there. Watch
5,
me. I
10.
will get to you. I will find you.
This one attacks him with disadvantage, you said?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. Disadvantage is 14. No, that's fine. Whew. I thought disadvantage was a 19. I almost freaked. No, 14 misses.
Okay. And that brings us to the swarm of spiders by you. As they leap up onto your hand axe and start crawling up your arm.
I'm so afraid going to
Let's see about that.
They roll a 7. So that
No.
clearly misses. You shake your hand and fling them against the wall. And they take. Roll a 1d4.
here in the forest. Dark
3.
and deep.
They take 3 points of damage from being flung against the wall.
Okay.
And that brings us to another doll. Let me just. Alright. This one comes forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just in reach to attack Lyra.
Yep. Go for it.
And pulls out a needle and tries to stab you, but you move your foot aside as it tries to stab you in the bridge of the foot. And the needle sticks into the floor and it yanks it out and says, "Let's play hide and seek. You hide and I'll come and find you." And
Thank
that
you,
is
Peter,
its
for
turn.
once again ignoring my pleas.
Top of round 2. Sorry, but
So noticing
bud.
how everything is going on, then Ravadi walks on the roof this time and jumps here to flank this
That
one
ball.
with
Yeah.
Elgar. So that gives me advantage.
My
And
baby.
so we got one.
By the way,
So
Peter, I'm gonna ask for the complaints book.
13, and the two that Eric gave me, that's a 15 to hit.
What are
It's
you
15.
attacking?
The doll.
This doll.
That hits. You said 15?
To hit, yeah. So then
Meet or beat?
Huh?
Meets beats, you mean?
Meets beats. Yep.
And let's see, so the damage also with the sneak attack as well. So we got one, so 4 from the dagger and an extra 2 from the sneak attack. Wow, that was a lousy one. And with the other, in the bonus action with the other dagger, I'm going to attack again. So that is 13 to hit.
That misses.
Oh,
Okay, and that's it for me.
This will
Right,
be
to
the
help.
last round, by the way, before
Okay.
we end for the night. Swarm of spiders. This spider. Wait, don't they have jumping? They climb up on the ceiling and race over to Rivati, who is still on the ceiling, right?
No, I jumped
No, he
down.
jumped down.
Okay, and then they drop down on top of you to attack you. Does a 16 hit?
Oh, I hate you.
12 piercing? Peter,
That's-
that can put us. Oh my god.
that is
That
so
there
much
is
damage.
a lot of spiders.
Man, that's. Oof.
Are you alright?
No.
I believe you.
So
Ugh.
Ravadi almost it seems like Ravadi is about to develop some kind of anaphylactic reaction to spiders or something like that from all these bites.
Don't tempt me.
12 damage, you've already done it. It's not a question at this point.
Alira, it is your
I'm trying to
turn.
roleplay here, Peter.
Look at my little stalactite I made.
Aw, cool.
And Alira, you got a +2 to
I
your
saw,
next
I
attack.
saw, I saw. I was about to say. Alright, so Peter, the spiders in front of me seem hurt, yeah?
Yes, they are.
Alright, let's do a couple of cool stuff.
They're about 2
Um,
points away from halfway down.
Imagine shooting a swarm of spiders with a bullet.
No, I'm not gonna shoot the swarm of spiders. I'm gonna get my blade out and slice at them.
Once
Does
they
a
reach
16
halfway, they do less damage.
16?
16 hits.
The spiders? Beautiful. So
Yes.
1 second. 4 plus 1 plus 1 is 6 points of damage.
Most of the spiders in that swarm are dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the hand axe as a bonus action. I don't know if that hits. That is a 15?
That hits.
Beautiful. D6. So 6 points of damage? Again on the spiders?
There's only one spider left, if you get my hint.
Yeah, I do get your hint. I'm
I'll give you a free stomp if you want.
free stomp. Sure, I'll take the free stomp. But I'm actually going to action surge because I'm going to do something different. I'm going to action surge and I'm going to slice at the doll in front of me.
Okay.
It's okay. He still offered you the free stomp.
Yeah, I said I took it. So for the stomp, it would have been 12 to hit.
That actually meets it. So you stomp it and it goes.
2 points of damage. Beautiful. So, oh wow, that's cocked. With the whip is 21 to hit the doll in front of me.
That hits, definitely.
5 points of damage. Guys, don't get used to these rolls. I usually roll really well at the start of a game and then never again.
You got away with the 12.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my action, sir. Oh, sorry, what did I say? I was gonna get the
With the
doll
whip.
in front of me, right? How much
Yeah.
damage did I say?
5, I
Five.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wrong. Cause my weapon is 2d4, it's not just one. So it's 4 more.
Okay.
Sorry, it was my bad. That's it. That's my turn.
Um. Hmm. If I can click on it. This one is going to move around here like this. Roll between Elgar's legs. And actually going to roll.
It's a straight roll if it's
Right.
yeah.
And it is going to make an attack with its needle. Rolling a 10.
Misses.
Elgar deftly moves his foot aside, causing it to miss. Why won't you? Okay, I won't make the sound. I stopped myself that time. Sorry.
I appreciate your +2, Brandon, because otherwise the +2 would be to hit the DM instead of the enemies.
Fizz's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Fizz is going to reach over to Ravati and say, "Here, I'll try and help," and cast Cure Wounds for 7 points of healing.
Thank you, my friend.
And then the chicken, I didn't mean to move myself then, but the chicken is going to wear an attack of opportunity from that group of spiders, so you're welcome to have a shot at him.
All I wanted to do was play with you. Please come and play with me.
I'm sorry, say that again?
But the
You can-
chicken moved past that swarm of spiders, so it can have an attack of opportunity if you like.
Afraid.
Okay.
Come with me. I will show you where I play hide and seek. Do you want to play hide and seek? You hide,
Nat
and I'll find
20.
you.
Okay, there is no more chicken. God donkey.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Wow.
Okay.
That was a lot of
Hidden
damage.
things No one knows.
Well, that's my turn. That's that plan gone. I was gonna anyway. Doesn't matter.
You
what
don't
I
want
was
to do
gonna
anything yourself?
Well, that was
He
my
did.
bonus action. I did
Oh.
an action to cure
Oh,
wounds.
that's right. You healed it. Yeah.
Yep. So that
Okay.
was not the turn I was hoping for.
I'm coming for you.
These spiders
I'm going
swarm
to
all over Elgar.
watching you. I will
An
get
18.
you. I will.
Sorry,
18
I
hit.
accidentally. For
Actually,
12
I-
piercing.
I just have a question about how my lucky when you roll. Okay, yeah, I can't use it on anyone else. All good.
Yeah.
It's
So
not the
Mario,
lucky
the
Nine.
thing.
question on the
9 doesn't hit.
The 9 was a accident. The second roll was an accident.
Right.
Marionette says, "Mother." Sorry, I have to do this. Cover your ears, Alira. La 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 la. Mother, they're hurting us. And she will leap over to here and come at Alira.
doesn't she draw an attack of opportunity from Elgar?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I'm hit it with just these fists at this point. Oh, why am I rolling there? I need to roll here. $15 for 5.
That hits and does
Okay.
5 points of damage.
Bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And it is almost torn apart.
But it goes at me. So
Next one, oh yeah, I forgot it still had its turn. Actually, I subtracted it from the wrong one. There. Okay, so it will try to jab you with its needle, being so hurt that it has disadvantage, as its arm is hanging by a flap of fabric. 10, does it hit?
no, thank God for that disadvantage though.
This one moves over to here and attacks Elgar. Uh-oh. Where's the roll? Come on. It's 23.
Remember, is it? Oh, that wasn't on the group of the disadvantage guys.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He's down.
Squishy.
Does the curse matter for what it's worth? When he's knocked down, or
No.
is that sort of
No.
cancelled?
That's cancelled.
Good.
And this one climbs across his prone body and races over to Ravati. And it just fell behind Ravati, so now I gotta find a way to...
Yeah, I'll move Ravadi. Oh, you got him? Okay.
Uh-oh, I'm starting to
Bless you.
sneeze. Thank you.
Muhammad bless you, Peter.
8.
Misses.
Ravati, you see this thing come toward you and stab outward with a needle, and it sticks in your slacks in the pants and yanks out of its hands, and it misses, and the needle is stuck in your pants. So it is disarmed.
Okay.
Elgar needs a
Death
death
save.
save.
That wasn't
Death
me
save
rolling
is
for
just, it's not a con, right? It's just a d20.
Yeah.
I do a con
10 or
save.
above.
I do a con save.
He's fine. He's saved.
All right. Carrying it races over to Fizz and attacks.
Misses.
All right. This Carrynet races over here, climbs over Elgar, and attacks Alira, jabbing at her with a needle.
No,
Man, suddenly I'm rolling bad.
don't say that.
This one comes forward and attacks you as well.
Fucking
15.
Well, 15 meets beats.
Ooh, now I know your AC.
damn.
It does 1 piercing and 2 necrotic. But
Okay.
you do not have to roll a charisma saving throw because it is so wounded.
Okay.
Top of round 3.
You said it was the last round.
Oh, yeah. Top of the round. We are going to call it quits for the night, as it is almost 10:30, and our fantastic Fizzlebottom has to log in a few minutes. So
I sure do.
we are going to go for the night, and I am going to get chewed out by Alira as soon as we're off the air. And one
You're
last
gonna
thing.
get divorced by a lira, more like. Uh,
Come play with me.
we'll just, I guess, do a last shout out to the Dungeon Boys and their amazing podcast. Go check it out.
Awesome sauce.
Hey, you can use your phone to scan their code that's on our screen right now, and that will take you right to the Spotify podcast so that you can listen to it right away. Enjoy.
And we have a few games coming up. We have Giants and Dragons on Thursday. We have at 9 a.m. EST on our Discord. We're going to have Strixhaven on Saturday at 10 a.m. EST. We have Damned Deal on the Discord at 9 a.m. EST on Sunday. So there's quite a few games coming up. So join our Discord and come check out everything that's happening.
And guess what? We have a board game. Our first board game has been released. It's a virtual board game on Roll20. And if you click that link I just put in chat, you can go to our page and order that board game and have a blast. It's for 2 to 8 players. And I believe that's about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Apparently, Fizz took off.
Yeah, they had to go. They had to go. So,
He had to go.
Throwing
Let's
off
see,
my
which side am I
cameras.
but when you
me
gotta
see.
go, you gotta go, Peter.
Apparently so. Well, Jose is named Fizz right now.
It's fine. All right. Bye,
All right, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you. We're bi-weekly, so we'll see you in 2 weeks. Be there. Don't be square.